That could have been bad. What is up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hope you take some time to stick around and check out some of the other videos, sketches, dance projects, so on and so forth. But if you're a subscriber, it's because of each of you that I'm making this video today, because today is a special video. 250 subscriber special. Let's go! Super excited to be able to make this video because y'all made it possible. Literally couldn't do it without you guys. And it's a milestone that matters to me because from you guys subscribing, I'm in this journey, not by myself, but with a bunch of people behind me saying, keep going, keep producing more content, keep putting more stuff out there, which is amazing. I put out a poll a couple of weeks ago before I hit 250 and said, hey, I'm gonna give you guys the option of what you want the 250 sub special to be. And overwhelmingly, the majority of people said, do a You Laugh, You Lose challenge. But before we get into it, I gotta give a few shout outs to my Pams, my Pam Beasleys. If you watch The Office, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But if you're watching this video, and obviously you are, then you have no idea why I just said what I just said, that I need to give a shout out to my Pams. What do I mean by that? Well, let me tell the story like this. In one of the greatest shows of all time, The Office, during season 3, there's an episode called Business School. And while I was watching this episode for the very first time, one of the most unexpectedly emotional parts that came seemingly out of nowhere rocked me to my core. Let me set the tone. She was inviting people from the office and close loved ones and whatnot to come to her art show to see some of the stuff that she'd been drawing in her free time. She's actually really passionate about art and that artistic expression. And so she invites all the people from the office essentially to come out and see some of her work at the art gallery. In this scene, it is towards the end of the night when the art show is about done and the gallery is about to close. Pam is seen kind of looking around and nobody from the office has showed up to this point to see what she has done. And it was even sad because there was even a person at the beginning of the scene is like hugging his loved ones, like, thank you so much for coming out. And nobody came to support Pam. And there she is hoping someone would come and looks around and nobody's there to see all of the work that she put into that. And then finally, out of nowhere, Michael Scott, played by Steve Carell, of course, comes in and he says,
Pam Casso. Sorry I'm late.
Pam, kind of surprised, takes a step back and allows Michael to look at her artwork. Kind of in shock, Michael says the most Michael Scott statement you can make.
These could be tracings.
Which is actually an amazing compliment coming from him. For those who watch The Office, you know what I'm talking about. He continues looking at each piece that she drew, and then his eye catches one particular piece.
Oh, look at this one. Wow, you nailed it.
The Office, Dunder Mifflin, where they work. And Pam is surprised at how much he's genuinely appreciating the work that she spent drawing that office building. Though he didn't see the long hours that it took to craft that and all the vantage points, the angles, the color scheme, the grading, perspective, all these art words that I'm trying to come up with on the spot and pretend I know what I'm talking about. But you know what I mean? Like all what she put into it. He didn't see all the long hours and even the skill and craft that it took to get to that point of even being able to draw something that well. She was able to see what her work was able to do to somebody. That meant the world to her. And it went even beyond that, that he was willing to invest into her.
How much?
What do you mean?
I don't see a price.
You want to buy it?
Well, yeah.
She's overwhelmed, almost on the verge of crying, not just because someone showed up to support her and show her that they cared, but because they took a genuine interest and appreciated all the work that it spent for her to create and express that work. A pastor that I really respect once said, thankfulness isn't really thankfulness until it's expressed. So the expression of gratitude that she could come up with in that moment was a simple,
Thank you.
so all of you have encouraged me in some way, shape, or form to keep going, not just by subscribing, but even going out of your way to say that you liked it or you commented something. You have no idea how far that goes. This is my way of virtually saying to you,
Thank you.
because I really do appreciate it, more than you guys will ever truly realize. I want to take some time to publicly acknowledge people that immediately popped into my head whenever I think of I post a video, when they automatically share or they comment or they text somebody about it, or they've said, reached out to me individually to say, hey, you did a really good job. So let me just go ahead and read this list real quick. Clayton Covey, Gabby Willis, Lindsay Geving, Dylan Smith, Craig Donnelly, Gary Fulman, Teresa Alvarado, Daniela, Manita, Sally Amarillas, John Paramore, Nathaniel Glidewell, Braden Burson, Samo Rambo, Janae Torgeson. All of you guys have been such encouragement to me, more than you guys truly realize. Each of you that I just mentioned shared my videos multiple times, commented, liked, and it just means the world to me. Special shout outs to Tracy's Master, Abby Randolph, for not only watching my videos, but watching with your coworkers, some of which are some of my friends, and that you guys now have inside jokes or videos from that I've put out that you guys quote. Like, I never thought that something I would produce would be quoted and become an inside joke between people. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Brian Martin for being not only one of my really good friends, but also being someone who's encouraged me to continue to pursue this dream of becoming eventually someday a full-time YouTuber, and even someone who has literally shown videos of sketches and videos to his youth group before, just to give them a life and have a connection point. And it's a ministry moment. Like, that's so cool that you show my videos to your youth group, so I'm honored, bro. Shout out to Elijah and Kaylee Javier for always being there for me. Elijah being my little brother, who is just absolutely amazing, who was in the last 4 videos that I've released and did an absolutely incredible job. Wish we could make sketches all the time together. And to his wife, Kaylee, you're amazing. Literally putting an Instagram post just to say, subscribe to my brother-in-law. I mean, come on, that is so awesome. I really, really appreciate you. Shout out to the Mendragos, David and Brittany, and now little Elijah. I love you guys so much. You've encouraged me so much, especially watching you guys be so much further down the road in your YouTube career, but being already past 10,000 subscribers. That is so awesome, and it doesn't even surprise me because you guys are just that incredible. Thank you for showing me the ropes, inviting me to be on your guys' channel, and just continually encouraging me towards what I feel like is a dream in my heart. Jackson Fell. First of all, I just love you. Greatest burrito rolling skills in the game, you know what I'm saying? But bro, I could be my own worst critic, but when I read that comment for the first time, it was, for me, one of those moments where it's like, wait, this isn't just something that I think is funny and enjoyable, but I'm actually good at it. And other people seem to think so too. Like, sure, I had some subscribers up to that point, but when you said that, it was fuel to the fire of passion that I already had in my heart. And I just want to say thank you to Tim Westrom for not only encouraging me and helping me think through different ideas and different plans for videos and whatnot, and even critiquing different art that I've had for thumbnails, along with John Pamero. But Tim Westrom, this man, y'all, he would never say this publicly, of course, but for the first 2 months of me having my personal video editing software, he purchased those first 2 months for me. The monthly subscription to have it, he purchased that for me. He said, I just want to help you out. You and your wife, Melody, are moving and you're in transition to Colorado Springs. We were moving from Phoenix, Arizona, and I just want to do this to bless you. And if you need it for longer than 2 months, you let me know. I was like, dude, 2 months is plenty. You don't have to do it at all, but you have no idea how much that means. Every achievement, whether small or big, every success that happens from here, it will always point back towards the foundational moments and months where I started to do this consistently, and you were the person who invested into me to be able to do this. And it gets me even a little bit emotional thinking about it, but I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you. It means more to me than you will ever know, man. Go check out my boy, by the way, everybody. He is an amazing, amazing artist. He also makes some beats on the side. He is absolutely incredible. Please go check him out and support him and everything that he does, because him supporting my dreams, it just means more than you know, bro. So anyway, just had to give that shout out. Love you, man. Looking back, it's easy to look at all the logistical stuff that it takes to make these projects go. From writing scripts to producing to filming it, to making sure that the video is good, that the audio sounds good, that the color grading and post editing, all that goes good. I just averaged out the last 25 videos, all 25 videos on my channel on average, because I make sure I keep track of how long it takes to, from start to finish, how long it takes to complete a project. I added all those 25 videos up, divided it by 25, all those hours up, ended up being on average, it takes about 20 hours start to finish for every project. So that means almost a day out of every single week in some way, shape, or form is me trying to do one of these videos. Just like Pam had to learn how to cultivate her skill and look at different tutorials or maybe different books or have different teachers to cultivate that skill, I've lost a lot of sleep. I've looked up countless tutorials. My computer has crashed an innumerable amount of times. Not bitter. It's okay. It's all good. I'm just glad I got something to work with. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I've uploaded consistently for the past 3 months. When even one of you subscribes, when one person likes, comments, when one of you, oh my gosh, shares the video, it genuinely feels like I am Pam and y'all are a Michael. Like coming up to me, and it feels like all of the work that I put into it was genuinely appreciated. So you guys, in that way, are my Pams. Well, technically you'd be my Michaels and I'd be your Pam, but I think it sounds a lot better for me to say you're my Pams instead of saying you're my Michaels, but that's just me. So from here on out, my dedicated fan base and those that continue to follow the content that I put out and that I produce, or that we as the team that I continue to try and build upon, whatever it is that's going forward with this, y'all are my Pams.
Well, welcome to the channel.
So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And last but certainly not least, I have to introduce to you guys to the biggest Pam in my life, the most beautiful, the most amazing, the most incredible Melody, Caroline, Javier. Everybody just give it up for a woo! Yeah, standing ovation. Come on, stand up. Hi, baby. Well, we just started making out. Let's go in.
What up, YouTube?
Oh, go ahead now. All right, so first of all, you guys are probably seeing her in some of our videos, but coming up in these videos that we got coming, I'm letting you know now.
No, I
just
haven't been in.
well, proposal wedding video, like on the channel. She tried. But we have a lot of different stuff coming up. I just checked my phone the other day. I write down every video idea I have, sketch, funny, inspiring, whatever. I had like 52 in there. So I got a year's worth of material that I know we got going on for the next year or so, and then beyond. And Melody is an absolutely integral part of my life. So you're gonna be seeing a lot more for whether it's marriage related things, stuff about her story, life in general, whatever the case may be. But anyway, COVID, oh my gosh. Spoiler alert, we had the coronavirus. I can't imagine doing a you laugh, you lose challenge without the person that I laugh most with in this life, my amazing wife. So with that being said, what we're going to do is we're gonna keep track of how many times we laugh, and then whoever gets the most points at the end loses. You don't wanna get
I'm gonna win.
She's gonna lose, but we can't smile either. It's just
I'm
no
going to
laughing.
win.
Just letting you know, no smiling, no laughing. All right, so no smiling at all, no laughing, okay? The video that I found is videos I found on Reddit, number 51, I believe. Without any further ado, here is You Laugh, You Lose.
No fight.
Oh, he's gonna get whacked.
To your right.
Oh, he's not gonna have babies.
There you go. There you go.
Cheating, no cheating.
Oh, it already pains me. It already pains me. Oh, I called it. I called it. Hey.
Smile when it's cute because I feel like mean.
Still counts. Can you smile?
No, but I feel mean.
That was funny. I didn't expect it. I really didn't expect it. I didn't know why they were. And then when I saw him on the floor, that was really funny.
Okay. You're losing.
You're laughing. You're laughing.
No, I can laugh at you. I laugh at you all the time. If his face was in this video, I would lose it. It
Like-
makes me laugh all the time, like
It's true.
so hard.
She
from just
sees sides of
doing-
my humor that I don't do with anybody else. That's what marriage does to you.
It's the best.
Are you saying like if I showed up in the middle of the video like that part where he catches the water in the mouth and all of a sudden the next video is just like, wow. See, I just have an effect, I guess. 1-0, I'm losing. Help me. Oh my god. I never thought I'd see the day where I laughed at a blind dog.
That's sad.
That sounds so bad, but I mean that's why it's in the compilation, because
You've changed, man.
I'm sorry. I feel terrible, but that was hilarious. Okay, sorry. 2-0.
Grass is growing outside.
That looks painful.
Wanna go see it? Come on, the grass is growing. Come on, hurry. We're gonna miss it. Go, hurry.
There was one time that I went up on a ramp with a bike and I flipped forward and the bike hit me in the head like that. Wow, that actually
Ow,
that kind of
ow.
hurt even
Are
just
you
doing
okay?
that. And then a different
I'm
time,
gonna need to do a CT
probably
scan.
even that, what? I think it was the same bike. I went off of, it wasn't even a ramp, it was a curb with a 2-inch drop probably. Fell forward and broke my thumb. Just like that. I can't even do that with my right, but with this, pop! I don't know if it's the result of breaking it or not, but. I heard, scientifically proven, that getting hit down there is more painful in that moment than childbirth.
From a man?
To find
Okay,
out.
when I have a baby someday,
What are you gonna do? Hit me in the nuts and be like, "You're in
we
pain
can have
too."
someone hit you, and we'll see who's.
Come on, babe, you got it. Oh, just
see
dying.
who's in more pain.
That is, we won't be. That's, my gosh. Oh, those are cinder blocks.
Oh, ow.
say mama? Mama? Mama. Baby, you're making the movements. Just say mama. 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 Mama.
And then she just said, Dad, Dad. That mom looked mad. She was like, I know it is sad. Apparently my,
Our kid's
do you know
first
your
word.
first word? What your first words were?
Dada.
Really? Do you know what mine was? Baseball field.
Dominican.
Same thing. That's actually really funny that you said.
Prognozu na portalu telegraf.rs. A Stojkoviću želim ovakvu odbranu večeras.
Okay, she did
Ja
some
sam
kind of
Sara
martial art.
Damjanović, prijetno
That wasn't
večer.
Can you do that? Okay, here, watch. You sit here. I'll show you how it's done. You ready? That was pretty
That was
good.
good.
Are you surprised?
No, I knew you could do that.
All the wax gets in there.
I just got next to
Can you imagine on your birthday, that's how it ends? Just like,
Ow, that hurt me.
that's bogus.
Who won?
You did. Congratulations, you won.
I'm so proud of you
Really?
for how far you've come. And just I see all the hard work that you put into it each week.
Yeah, because I don't get to sleep next to you some nights.
And it really makes
Including
me
tonight when I edit this video.
But this is so important to him, and he loves you guys. So subscribe for more videos, more footage.
Come on, you
And
don't
it's
need another
worth
shout
it.
out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for
Love
being with us
you.
this far. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the court. Oh my gosh, you actually did that. That was crazy.